Hey, so it's been recommended that I show what camera equipment I have and yeah, what I use for filmmaking. So, starting off strong, this is one of my favourite things. I got it at TK Maxx in this set for like £5, never used it for ages, and it is literally a tripod. It is so cute and it extends out like that, and I mostly use it if I'm vlogging in public and I need more than it's a lot more convenient because I can just put my phone on there, and that's what I'm going to do. It came with two, including a mini one, which I didn't even realise until a few months back. But literally £5 you get this and you get like TK Maxx's value. Always love that place. To start off, I have my very old MacBook Air. This one is the 2017 version. It's literally that old now that it doesn't want to edit, but I keep it for storage mostly. Luckily last year I decided it was time to upgrade, and I'm glad I did. So I upgraded to the 2020 MacBook Air, and I get all my stuff secondhand. If I'm doing a vlog, then I use my phone because it's a lot easier to get the footage of it and takes a lot less storage. So yeah, this is what I've pulled out, and it's my 800D, which I believe came out in 2016. It is so good, like I love it to bits, but I would never do photography on this one. It's purely for videography. It has 1080p, it has, flip screen, which always comes in handy because when I'm shooting things I kind of like to see where I am in the frame. I get kind of like annoyed if I'm off center a bit. Yeah, the bad thing is it doesn't have stabilization. It says it does, but it really doesn't. It's not good enough for like most things. So if it's very shaky, that's why. The next camera is my 600D, which I believe came out maybe 10 years ago or more. It's definitely one of my favourites for photography. I don't really like using the 800D because it's a bit awkward with the settings on that one. With it being touchscreen, you have to keep pressing different things, and it's just like not really worth it, to be fair. So I usually just run and grab this one, and the lens I've got on it right now, which I stole from the other camera this morning in a rush because I was like, oh my god, where's all my lenses? I couldn't find them. They were in this box, which was an absolute nightmare. So this lens is 28 to 105, and I got it in a charity shop for like £30. Best find that I've came across. Like I love it to bits. But this camera, it's one of my favourites. I think it shoots 1080p. I'm not actually sure because I haven't really shot on it in a long time. It's not really what I'd want to use at this point. Although it does shoot RAW, which is really weird because the newer one doesn't. Kind of explain that one. But yeah, I mostly get all my stuff secondhand. So I got like the 800 secondhand. I got this one secondhand. I saved up so long for this in college. Like my family were like, you're not going to save up. You're not going to save up. And I did. And I got the camera I wanted. And for it being so old, it's actually not bad, to be fair. Clapperboard, can never go wrong with having one. I love the chalk ones. I feel like they're very nostalgic. I've got one up there, but I can't get that one down. The next thing I've pulled out is one of my favourite lenses, which is the 70 to 300. I use this one for like the moon and mostly sunsets, but yeah, it's one of my favourites, especially if you go out in nature. There was this one time where I had this lens on and I'm like walking, and then I'm like, oh my god, there's deer. And like I got the photo of the deer so clearly. It was just amazing. Something else which I keep in the same box is my Beats. These ones are Solo 2s. I've had them since 2016 and they're a bit like worse for wear at this point and kind of broken. Like that side's not very stable, but they'll still do for a long time until they stop working, and then I'll probably have to get some others. But they've lasted. I mean, can't go wrong for like 8 years, can you? The next thing I've got is my mic by Niwa, and this is what oh my god, it's been left on. It's been left on this entire time. The battery's probably dead. Yeah, so it shoots in mono and stereo, and I've got a dead cat for it as well, and that's called a dead cat for people who have no idea. Yeah, I've got a 50mm meter lens. This one's actually by Canon. I get all my stuff secondhand, like from CEX all the time. Although if I come across a charity shop that sells lenses again, I'm definitely going in there, because value. I haven't really used my 50mm much because I wanted to do quite a lot of like modelling photos and stuff, but then my friend's got loads of lenses as well, so yeah, we don't really use my camera for that. I have like a 4K action cam which hasn't been used in maybe 2-3 years, mainly because I haven't had anything to use it for. And I built like this little thing myself because it didn't come with like a tripod. But yeah, I used underwater a few times, and oh, I don't know where it is, that video. I don't know if it's on TikTok. Probably not. I don't know. I delete a lot of things. I have loads of ND filters, and every time I say ND filters, it just makes us think of neurodiverse filters. But like, I mean, I suppose if you look at it that way, it is a kind of diverse way of seeing the world using these. Like, I've got ones that are all solid colours, and then I've got ones that are ombre, but some of them are in my car because from a shoot that I did a while ago. I'm not sure which ones are in my car and which ones aren't. I've also got a tripod in my car. My uncle gave us it and the top was missing, and I'm like, why'd you give us a tripod when I can't use it? And then I had to go and rake and try and find the top of it, and luckily I did. So we use that sometimes, but you know, it depends what's being shot, I guess. Then I've got this, which we don't really use anymore, to be honest. Like, I know a lot of people who've got gimbals, and a gimbal's a lot more like steady than this. I have this little mini tripod so I can put, can I put my camera on that? Yeah, apparently so I can put my camera on that, but I don't think I trust it with its little legs. The camera would just topple. I've got extra batteries for my Canon 800D, and this is a little charger. I feel like this charger is better than the Canon one, mainly because it tells you when the batteries are done, like, and it's a lot more visible. This is the standard Canon lens, which is the 18-55. I don't use it too much, to be honest, because I prefer to use the bigger lens if I'm doing photography, but like for videography purposes, I kind of prefer the 28-105. Another lens which I don't really use either is the 38-76. I don't think I found the right purpose for this one yet. I might bring it back, you never know. That's a good thing about having lenses that are just interchangeable. You can just pick them up and go wherever, really. This is the second part to the tripod, which I'm now using on my phone. Yeah, and that, I'm really bad at this. Every time I've tried to open it, I can't. But yeah, wait, is it that? No, I'm really bad at this. I'm really bad. I have myself a little LED light. There's a flash somewhere, right? But I don't think it works. This needs new batteries because it's not as bright as it used to be, so I'm probably going to have to replace them at some point. But it's alright. Very blinding though. The last thing I have in here is my Blue Snowball mic, and this is what I use to record my songs. And yeah, a lot of people will be like, why do you do that? Why are you not, you know, using a better mic, blah blah blah. You know what? I'm not that bothered, to be fair. I'm not. Maybe if I upgrade my career at one point, I'll invest in a mic. But for now, it does its job, except I definitely need a converter from the USB to USB-C. But yeah, that's about it in my box, to be honest. The rest of it's just wires entangled into each other. Boxes for other stuff. I've got like a random little fan, which I think I bought for when it's summer and you can plug it into my MacBook, because I'm usually on my MacBook writing, like I'm going to be doing very, very soon. I've also got this light, which I bought the other week. I don't know if it's plugged in, to be fair. Oh, it is. And I don't know where the remote is, but this goes like 12 different colours. So when I've been using it for the Double L show, if the lighting isn't great, because it gives an extra glow. I love like the yellow light because it makes it just look warmer and nice. So yeah, I do have a lot of tech and I'm very grateful for it, to be honest. I've saved for a lot of it, and yeah, I'm proud of it. Although I know that I can upgrade and stuff like that, I don't really want to at this point. I'm quite happy with the way things are.